Hello friends, today we are going to show you a very interesting program of pattern printing, that is we are going to print the Floyd's triangle. So Floyd's triangle, so it is a special triangle, it is a triangular pattern which goes like this: 1 in the first line, 2, 3 in the second line, 4, 5, 6. So one number in the first line, two numbers in the second line, three numbers in the third line. That is quite in the usual manner, but the number will go like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and so on, as long as the user wants it to be printed. So we now come to the explanation part of the program. Now let's see int n, I, j. So these are the three variables which we have already used in the previous videos. That is, n will take care of the number of rows, I will be the outer loop variable, j will be the inner loop variable, and this one another variable I have taken over here is the exceptional part which distinguishes this program from the previous programs which we have already seen. That is the x, and this x is now initialized to 1 because we need to start our Floyd's triangle from this 1. So in order to print this 1, we have initialized this x value to 1. So now we enter the number of rows, and user gives the number of rows by supplying a value from the standard input device, that is the keyboard, and that will be stored in the variable n. And then we come to the logical portion of this program, that is this part. The iterative process starts from here. For I is equal to 1, I less than equal to n, I plus plus. We go inside and write for j is equal to 1, j is less than equal to I, j plus plus. Fairly simple, that is j is just equal less than equal to I. We are checking like this, j less than equal to I, which is very similar to the fundamental programs as discussed in the previous videos, but there is no formula as such as we have done in another video, that is j less than equal to 2 star I minus 1, and like that. This j is only j less than equal to I and j plus plus. After that we come to the inner loop, and let's see what we have done over here. We have written a line printf %d \t, that is the tab escape sequence, and then printed x over here, and after that we incremented x by unity, that is incremented x by 1, and then we ended this portion, innermost loop portion, and then come to this printf new line part, which is quite similar to the above, to the previous pattern printing programs. Then the outer loop finishes by this closing brace. We come to this return 0 and at the end of the main section. So let us just put some sample values to make you understand what we have really done over here. What is the speciality, or what is the thing which we have done something different from the previous programs. That is, this portion is quite different, this portion is different, and this variable declaration and initialization is different from the previous program. So let us see how this logic comes into play when we put some sample values inside this program to give you a picture of this program in the form of a dry run. So let's see that let us suppose n is supplied by the user as 2. So we will expect 1, 2, 3 will be printed. So let us see whether we get that expected pattern. So see, I is equal to 1, x is previously 1, it is initialized to 1, so x value is now 1, n value is 2 supplied by the user, I is equal to 1, and this I is equal to 1 is less than equal to 2, yes, correct, and we come to this portion, rather, for j is equal to 1 less than equal to I, that is I value is 1, perfect, and we come to this inner loop section, print whatever is in the value of whatever is in the variable x, that is x was containing 1 now, and this 1 will be printed. So 1, let us print 1 over here, and then x becomes 2. So x now becomes 2, and now see j plus plus, j means j is equal to, j plus plus means j is equal to 2 less than equal to 1. No, the condition is not satisfied. We go out of the innermost loop and come to the next line, printf new line. the new line comes like this, the cursor comes to the new line and blinks over there to print the next line of output. Now see this, we come to the outer loop once again and increment I by unity and see whether it is less than equal to n. I becomes 2, previously it was 1, and see, let us see whether it is less than equal to n. Yes, it is less than equal to n. So we again enter the outer loop and then we come to see whether we can enter the inner loop. See, let us see, j is equal to 1 once again, less than equal to I means 2, perfect, and we come to print this x once again, and the x value is now in our hand is, which is 2 now. So 2 is going to be printed in the next line, and then x will again be incremented. So after each execution of the inner loop, that is the j loop, x is always incremented by unity by this x plus plus line. So this x plus plus increments x by 1. So x now becomes 3. So now let us increment j, j will become 2, less than equal to 2, perfect. We come over here and print x once again. So this 3 will now be printed as the x value. So we print 2 and after a tab we print a 3. Then the x value will be automatically incremented once again to 4 and we increment the j value to 3, which is definitely not less than equal to 2. The condition is not satisfied. We come out of the inner loop, go to this new line, the cursor blinks over here and increment the I once again by unity. I becomes, it was 2 previously, so it will become 3, which is not less than the n value specified by the user. So this condition never holds. We come out of the outer loop and we go to this line, we come out of the outer loop and we go to this line, return 0, and now the end of the main section. So this is the output we have found out by the dry run. So let us just tally it with the desired expected output. The expected output was 1 in the first line and 2 and 3 in the second line, and we have found our output to be exactly similar to the expected output. So that makes us conclude that the program is written in a perfect manner and this program is ready to be used on the computer system. So if you have any doubts or queries pertaining to this program, you can well post your queries and doubts into the comment section below so that I can address them. Thanks.